Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Janine, please?
Can you put me on your do not call list, please?
Well, you don't even know who I am or why I'm calling.
I'm not interested, okay? Please put me
You
on your
might
do
be
not call
interested.
list.
I'm not trying to sell you anything. This is Jubal from Brook and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
A radio show?
Yes, I don't want you to buy anything. Can I talk to you for a second, please? I'll make it quick. I'll get to the point, okay? You recently went on a date to the zoo and puked.
What?
That was quick and to the point.
How did you know that?
I know that because the guy you went out with, Brad, he wanted us to call you because you haven't been answering any of his phone calls or text messages. So he thought maybe we could find out what happened and why you don't want to go out with him again.
Why do you think I wouldn't call him back? That was probably the worst date. No, that was definitely the worst date I've ever, ever had.
It sounds horrific. Like, not only just like the allergic reaction or whatever happened to you and the puking, but the monkeys freaking out and children crying.
Wow. He told you everything. Awesome.
Yeah.
That's okay. Great.
He also told us that he really liked you and isn't weirded out by the fact that you threw up all over the monkeys.
Not on the monkeys.
No, he's just being nice. I mean, I projectile vomited everywhere. It was disgusting. Like, kids were crying. It was the worst. And I even had an issue downstairs too. Just to round it all out. So,
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, girl. But here's the thing. If this guy still wants to get a hold of you, he obviously really likes you. If you can do all of that on a first date and he still thinks you're awesome.
Honestly, I think he's probably just being nice because I can't imagine anyone wanting to go back out with me.
Well, I mean, he went to a radio show to call you because he wanted to go out with you again, and I don't think he knows about your downstairs issue, whatever that was, because he didn't bring that up.
Poor thing.
Well, I think I blamed it on the monkeys. So.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, man.
What did you feel like when your mom finally came?
Oh my God. Who wants to cry in front of a guy to their mom? But I kind of did because I was mortified. It was just embarrassing.
You're okay now though, right?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just my ego. But yeah. I've had a lot of allergies my whole life, and it's just weird allergies like strawberries, orchids, shark.
Whoa.
I'm just embarrassed by the whole thing. I don't even know what to say to him. So I'd rather just stay away.
So that is why you're not calling him back. You're not calling him back because you're embarrassed about vomiting and all the other bodily functions that happened.
Yes. How could we ever come back from an experience like that?
Well, I think that just means that you guys have moved to the next stage in your relationship. A lot of people put pride in that. They're like, we're so close, we go to the bathroom with the door open. You're like, I don't even wait for a bathroom. I do it in the zoo. You guys are close now.
I don't know.
Well, I'd be interested to see how he feels, and we can ask him because he's actually on the other line listening right now and wants to talk to you.
Hey, Janine.
Oh, my God. You've been listening this whole time?
Yep.
Oh, my God. Okay. Awesome.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm just glad you're okay. It's good to hear your voice.
Yeah, I'm fine, except my ego, I guess. Really just poured out my insides to you, didn't I?
Well, I've seen them before.
Good point.
Yeah. I guess if you take that literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know about all the other stuff.
Yeah, didn't really want you to know about the other stuff, but okay.
I know it was crazy. It was a crazy date. There's no getting around that. But through it all, I'm glad it was with you. And up until that point, it was the best date I'd ever been on. And
Hey.
I don't know. I was so worried about you after I didn't hear from you, and I don't know. I can't get you out of my head, and I could see us going somewhere, and yeah, I was worried.
Wow. Oh my God, that's so sweet.
I know, it's so cute. I'm gonna explode.
I know. It makes me want to crap my pants right now.
Stop it, Jubal.
That's what I do when I get excited.
I know you're saying these nice things right now. I don't know, just because you're on the radio or something, but you're you saw me throw up like The Exorcist, like projectile vomit. So I guess I can't trust that you're being honest because I can't imagine that you'd want to like kiss me after that. You know, I'm just being completely honest.
I get that. Look, I didn't want you then, but it didn't mean I didn't want you ever. I mean, what's a little puke? I mean, it's not that big of a deal, and it's a little allergy problem. That's nothing.
Yeah, but it's more than just like going to the zoo. I have allergies to like everyday things. There's going to be things that I don't even know I'm allergic to that come up later on, you know, and it could happen again. So
I don't mind puke. Like, I could do puke all day. Like, I puke with you, hold your hair when you puke. Like,
Oh,
All right.
cute.
Oh
Well-
my God, you found your vomit soulmate.
Yeah.
I mean, we can be in a plastic bubble on our dates. Like, you know, or bring airplane bags for you to throw up in. Like, I really don't care. That's not the point. As you know, as long as we're together doing it, nothing else should really matter.
That's pretty impressive, Janine.
Oh, come
Aw.
on, Janine.
He's a good guy.
What do you think? Do you want to go out with him again? Would you go out with Brad one more time on a second date? We will pay for it.
If you say no, you are crazy.
I mean, Brad, are you serious? Do you seriously want to go out again? Like, seriously, non-radio, like us.
There's not a doubt in my mind. Absolutely.
Janine, what do you need this man to say? He likes you. For
I know.
goodness
It's going to
sakes,
be so
woman.
embarrassing. It'll be so embarrassing to see him again.
But
No.
Whoa.
It can't get any worse than me watching you puke into a monkey cage. So please, just give me a second chance, and I promise everything is going to be great this time.
Hey.
It's going to be okay.
What do you think, Janine? One more chance.
Okay. Yes,
You'll do it?
I'll do it.
All right, awesome.
Oh, yay.
Good.
Congratulations, Brad. You got a second date.
Did it.
Yeah.
We'll be sure to send you somewhere where there's plastic on the floor just in case things go bad. Some people believe in random chance encounters. Other people make their own random chance encounters. And those people are called go-getters.
Oh, really?
And we're about to talk to Marco, who is a go-getter. What's up, Marco?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
I feel
Not
like this
much.
Is
I
his-
really, I enjoyed reading your email, and I love the creativity in how you got your date.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty creative.
Yeah, it's very creative. Go ahead and tell everybody how you scored a date with the girl that you want to call today. What's her name?
Erica.
Erica.
Okay.
Tell everybody how you scored a date with Erica.
Okay, so I live like 2 blocks from this little dog park in my area, so I always seen Erica out there with her dog like all the time. She's like really cute, really pretty, like great sense of style. And I'd see her there like all the time. I saw her almost every single weekday. Like
Yeah.
she was out there whenever I'd walk past, like, you know, get ready to go for work or whatever.
So you're stalking her.
She was always out there.
You're stalking her, you're pretty much, right?
No, yeah, I guess it sounds kind of stalkery.
You do have a dog in all of this, right?
No, not really. I mean,
What?
not really.
Why are you at the dog park?
Okay, it sounds really stalker. I promise I had good intentions though.
Okay.
But so I would walk past every single day, and like I always was like trying to get up the nerve to talk to her, but I didn't have a dog, so I thought it would look really creepy if I just like walked over into a dog park. I was like, hey, you know, what's going on? So I was trying to figure out, you know, how I could talk to her, and then I realized my buddy Nick has this chocolate lab
Oh, no.
that's like really awesome.
Oh, my God.
Like really sweet dog named Toby. Like I know him really well. So I kind of hinted to him, maybe you let me borrow your dog for a day.
So
Did you tell him what it was about when you were borrowing the dog, or did you just ask him randomly to
Of course I told him about it. He was into it, so he
And
was
so
like,
we-
yeah, whatever, man.
When you went to the dog park with your borrowed dog, did you tell her that that wasn't actually your dog, you were just dog sitting, or did you try to pass it off as that's my pup?
Oh no, Toby was totally my dog at that point.
Nice.
All right.
That's so
it,
bad.
it obviously
That's
worked for
smart.
you because you scored a date.
Yeah, so actually we got to talking while we were at the park. The dogs met. They seemed to like each other. So I told her, I live really nearby. If you want to come by and chat and talk a little bit and the dogs can hang out, I guess like one-on-one, I don't know, doggy dates are like a thing at this point that I didn't know about. But so like we brought them over for like a little doggy play date. And,
Wasn't it obvious, though, that it wasn't your dog when she walked into your apartment and there's no, like, water bowl or feed bowl or you don't have a place to put your leash?
Toys.
I mean, well, I did like when she went to the bathroom like as soon as she came in, and I put out like a little bowl. I mean, it wasn't like an official dog bowl, but I put out like a bowl of water. Like I tried to think as quickly as I could about it.
I can't believe you're faking being a dog owner.
I think it's a great idea.
I know, I've never heard of it, but I like it.
I mean, I don't know, like how much different do I don't need to like baby proof it. It's not like with a baby. I was like, I don't have to have like, the electrical outlets like changed or anything.
Well, if this doesn't work out for you, that could be next. Borrow one of your friend's babies to talk to a girl, because women love dudes with babies.
Actually, one of my buddies just had a baby, so that's
So there you go. Look, you got options for days. So how did everything else go once you got to your apartment?
I mean, things were going all right. We talked for a while, and then I told her, I was like, I'm about to make dinner. Do you want to hang out? I figured, maybe a little dinner, a little wine, things would get happening a little bit. And she seemed pretty into it. She's like, yeah, of course. And then her dog started getting kind of like, I don't know. I don't want to say like angry, but like, he started getting like snippy a little bit. And she was like, oh, this is when he eats dinner usually. And then I kind of like freaked out for a second. I was like, oh God, I don't have any dog food.
Oh no!
Luckily she's like, oh, he eats like a very specific type of dog food. I mean, of course,
Oh,
he
thank
eats like
God.
a really specific type. So she's like, I think we'll get going. And I was like, all right, whatever. Her dog kind of blown up my spot here because he's got to go eat his.
Yeah.
Dog blocking,
Yeah,
bro.
he is dog blocking you, man.
For sure.
Exactly.
So,
we exchanged numbers and stuff. So she said she'd get back to me. Maybe take like a rain check on the dinner, but unfortunately that has not happened yet. So
how many times have you tried to reach out to her?
I've texted her 3 times.
3 times.
At some point in the future, you're going to have to come clean about the dog lie. Like, you can't keep hanging out with her and every time going to borrow the chocolate lab before you go pick her up for a date.
I mean, I'm not above stealing his dog. I figured, but like down the road, I feel like every couple has one of those like cute, like, you taught me.
Cute. I stalked you at the park for a while and then lied about being a dog owner so I could come meet you. Oh, it's so adorable.
Do you live off a busy street, Marco?
What's that?
Do you live off of a busy street?
It's pretty busy. It's sort of like a country street. So
then one day the dog ran out in the street and he's no longer. And then now you get pity dates out of it, dude. Just consult me, okay?
You
I didn't even think of that, but that's pretty genius.
Yeah. All right. Well, you haven't heard anything from her at all since she left your house. Okay.
And have you seen her at the park while you've been walking by?
No, that's the other weird thing. Like, she was there like almost every weekday, and now like I haven't seen her. It's been like a week and a half maybe, and I haven't seen her at all.
All right. Well, play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Awesome. Great. Thanks.
All right, man. Hang on.
I'm only one call away.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
We're right in the middle of a second date update, and if you're just tuning in, Marco is on the phone. Marco had a very creative way to meet the girl that he went on a date with. Mm-hmm. He borrowed his friend's dog so that he could talk to her at the dog park. Apparently, he lives by a dog park. He's seen her there before, but he doesn't have a dog, and he's like, how do I go into this dog park without a dog and not be a creep? So he borrowed his friend's dog. They talked for a while, went back to his apartment. While the dogs played, he was going to make her dinner, and then she said, I have to leave because my dog's getting antsy and he needs his special food at home. She left, walked out the door, and he hasn't talked to her since. All right, Marco, you ready for your second date update?
Yeah, definitely.
I think she called you out on your lie. Why didn't you just tell her you were dog sitting?
Maybe in hindsight that might have been a little better idea, but I wanted to, she's a dog owner. I'm a dog, I thought it would be the best.
I like how you just almost called yourself a dog owner. She's a dog owner. I'm sort of a dog owner.
I'm a dog
It's
borrower.
not a lie if you believe it.
That's true. That is very true. All right, man. I'm going to dial her phone number right now and get her on the phone and find out why she's not calling you back.
All right, awesome.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Erica?
Yes?
Hi, Erica. My name is Jubal, and I host the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. Have you heard of it?
Who is this?
My name is Jubal. I'm calling you today because one of our listeners asked if I could track you down and get you on the phone. And yeah, it's just as creepy as it sounds.
So
Just as
bad
creepy as
when
it
you
sounds,
say it out loud.
Erica.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I'll explain. His name is Marco, and you recently met him at the dog park. He's been trying to text you because he wants to hang out, but you haven't been getting back to him. So he asked us if we could get you on the phone and find out why.
Oh my gosh, really? He called a radio station?
Yes.
Try to track me down?
Mm-hmm.
That's really cute.
Do you like Marco?
Well, yeah, if I'm being honest, I really, really liked him. I sort of just don't want to seem like overeager, like I like him too much, because he's kind of like my dream guy.
What? Why are you calling him back then, you silly girl?
I'm actually just hoping that it sort of happens like organically and we naturally just like run into each other at the dog park again. But it hasn't happened yet. So
Weird. I wonder why.
crazy.
I wonder why you guys haven't been able to meet up at the dog park. I mean, he's probably always there with his dog. What was the dog's name? Toby?
Toby, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I haven't seen him at all.
Strange.
No, he was super sweet and he just seemed like so nice.
Oh, yeah. That's cool when like two dog owners can find each other. I've always thought that was really cool because you guys have like a common interest.
Oh my gosh, I know. I'm obsessed with dogs. I love them, and it always just like touches me when a guy really like is sweet to animals. I think that just says a lot about them, and like he really seemed to love Toby. So that was.
Is that like the number one thing that you like about him? Is his responsibility and?
Honestly, the number one thing that I really liked was just that he seemed so honest, and I've dated so many guys before that have turned out to be total liars and bags, and I just feel like you can't trust a lot of guys these days, and he just seems so trustworthy and just so
Yeah.
But like I said, I do not want to be the overeager, like the eager beaver. I don't want to drive him away with like being like a little schoolgirl weirdo.
All right. And you don't want him to know that you feel that way about him just yet.
No. We need to like ease into that and get to know each other. And
Well, you're going to have to ease into it a little faster because he's actually on the other line listening to this conversation and would like to talk to you.
What?
Yeah.
No, guys.
Marco?
Hey.
Oh
Erica.
my god. Oh my god. I'm so embarrassed.
No, don't be embarrassed. That's
No,
like
I
the
probably
sweetest
sound
thing
like
I've
a little-
ever heard before.
Oh my god. You probably think I am totally psycho.
No, not at all. Not at all. I thought it was like the nicest thing anyone's ever said about me.
Oh my god, I can't believe this is happening.
Well, it's good to hear you again.
It's good to hear you. I'm sorry I didn't text. I know I should have responded. I just didn't want to like push it or whatever, but I've been wanting to respond.
No, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I totally get it. I mean, I'm sorry I kept texting you. I just really wanted to see you again. I thought we had like I had a really great time. I was hoping you had a really
Oh my
great
god, no,
time, like you
it
did.
was so much fun. I did too. I've actually been at the dog park like hoping that I'd run into you.
Yeah, I was hoping to bump into you too, but I don't. I guess maybe we just weren't there at the same time.
Yeah, okay. Well, why don't we get together? Like, I don't know, today? Bring Toby, and I'll bring Butters, and, we can head over there.
What do you think, Marco? Like, you guys both obviously like each other a lot. Why is it taking you so long to say yes?
Marco?
It's a bad day. I can do tomorrow. Tomorrow's good for me, too.
No, today's kind of it's not just kind of the whole week has kind of been a little bad.
No. Marco, you have to tell her.
Tell me what?
So Toby's not really with us anymore.
Oh my god!
What?
serious.
What does that mean?
I don't really want to talk like specifics about it, but there was an accident.
Oh, come on, Marco. Marco, what are you
that.
doing, man?
Oh my gosh, what happened?
Oh no!
You're
Marco.
gonna make her cry.
Come on.
All right, okay, God, just give me a minute. Let me talk to her for a second.
Oh my God!
Wait, what's going on? Is he okay? Are you okay?
Oh, God.
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
Oh, yeah, Marco's perfectly fine, Erica.
Why are they laughing, Marco? I don't get it.
Look, okay, I'm fine. Toby is. There was an accident.
Oh my
Stop it,
God.
Marco.
This is your
Come on, man.
chance, man.
I
Oh
was
my gosh, like a car?
I was joking earlier when I said you could do that, Marco.
Marco, just tell her why you did it.
Come on,
She
likes
she
you.
may understand.
What is going on? I'm really confused right now.
I can't believe you actually tried that, Marco.
All right, all right.
If you don't tell her, I'm going to tell her right now, Marco.
You want to do it. You don't want him to do
Then
it.
you let me talk for a minute.
Okay.
I can do this. So, Erica, this is going to sound like really bad, but just hear me out on it, okay?
Okay.
So, I wasn't fully, 100% honest about everything with you, Erica. Okay, Toby's not really my dog.
What?
I've seen you every day. You saw how close I live. I see you there all the time, and I just every time I see you, I've always wanted to come up and talk to you, but I never wanted to seem like that weirdo who goes to the dog park without a dog. So I asked a friend of mine if I could borrow his dog for the day. I know, even saying it, it sounds really weird, but I promise, my heart was in the right place. I wanted to talk to you, and I'm not really good with, openers, I guess. I thought, this could be a good icebreaker,
Wait, okay. So, you lied to me?
Lied is a strong word. I really wanted to meet you, and I thought this might be the easiest way. I'm really sorry if this bothers you a lot, but I wanted to talk to you, and I didn't really have the guts to just, you're beautiful. I don't know, just seeing the way you interacted with Butters, I was like, this chick seems awesome. I really wanted to talk to you, and I didn't have the guts to do it.
Erica, that's so cute. You got to give him a second chance.
Remember, he did try to tell you the dog died.
I know, but still,
I panicked about that.
Yeah, you did.
Just a little bit.
I didn't know what else to say.
he's kind of an idiot, but he's an adorable one.
Yeah, give him another shot.
Okay, I'm just trying to get this straight. So you just borrowed Toby. Is that even his name?
No, yeah, his name's really Toby.
Okay, so that
Everything else was true except the part that he was mine.
Okay, so you just borrowed Toby to meet me because you kept seeing me? Well, that's actually, really sweet. That's a lot of trouble to just meet me.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Well, it was worth it. After the night we spent together, hanging out and just talking, I wish it had been, under 100% truthful situation, but,
Hey, Erica, think about it this way. At least he borrowed the dog from a friend and didn't steal somebody else's
man.
dog to meet you.
It's a silver lining.
What a romantic.
Yeah, it is very sweet. It's
Yeah.
really, I've never had a guy go through this whole, backstory, and I've definitely never had a guy borrow a pet to meet me.
Well, Erica, would you like to go out with Marco again on a second date? We'll pay for it.
Yeah, I would.
yes.
Congratulations, Marco.
So relieved.
You got a second date.
Awesome. Oh, my God, that's so great. I'm so happy.
Marco, don't go borrow a friend's cat before the next date. Oh, I got a cat now, too.
I was thinking about bringing a ferret to dinner, but
We've been doing these second date updates for a long time now, and we've heard of some pretty strange first dates. But I think that today's will probably take the cake.
Really?
On the weirdest place you could ever take a first date to.
Oh, man.
Chris is on the phone to do a second date update today. Chris, why don't you tell everybody where your first date was?
Well, I guess now in retrospect, this probably wasn't such a good idea, but I thought it was a good idea at the time, but I actually took her to a funeral.
What did you
Took
do?
her to a funeral on a first date. Chris, I read your email, and you said you took her to a funeral. How does that even happen?
What the hell?
Man, okay, I know how it sounds, but the whole thing was that I could not get a schedule worked out with her.
No, that doesn't matter. I mean, is this funeral for someone you know? Or is this just you're just funeral hopping?
No. It was actually my best friend's grandmother.
Okay. So you were having trouble scheduling a day. Why not go, let's try a day next month when I don't have a funeral to go to?
I know. I'm an idiot. I tried. I was trying to figure out what to do, and I didn't want to miss the opportunity to actually spend time with her because we hadn't actually met yet. So I just asked her to come with me.
Wait, did you? I mean, you prefaced it as I would like to take you to my best friend's grandma's funeral.
Well, it wasn't really like that. I said that I had an obligation.
So you surprised her with the funeral part?
Yes, I did. Oh my God, I don't know what I was thinking. You know, I was just really busy, going to a meeting. I just said, hey, look, I'll pick you up. But I totally forgot that I didn't actually tell her.
So did you remember at all once you picked her up, oh, crap, we're going to a funeral, and I didn't tell her that?
Oh, my God.
Yeah, as I'm, walking up to her door, I realized that I didn't put it in the text message at all.
God.
Oh, my gosh.
This is awesome.
Do you feel like a bad person?
Well, I'm thinking it was actually going to be respectful, so that because I felt that we had a great connection. I thought it would be a good opportunity for her to actually meet my best friend and some of my family.
Wow,
Yeah, it's a great opportunity for whoever you're dating to meet people is at a funeral.
Okay, you've got to walk me through this. Did you tell her in the car as you're driving there, or did you just pull up, she walked in, and put it all together?
Honestly, literally when we pulled up, because I couldn't say anything. I just pretended I had already told her, and she's in the car, and I'm trying to figure out how I was going to actually tell her what we were doing, and I didn't say anything. I just kept driving.
This might be the worst date I've ever heard of, and we hear a lot of really bad date stories.
What did she do? What did she say?
Well, she looked at me, and honestly, she didn't have any words. She thought that we made a wrong turn.
Of course.
And is that when you said, oh, by the way, our date is going to start with a funeral today?
Honestly, I didn't say a thing. I couldn't even look her in the eye. I just looked down, and I was just you know what? We have to go in and kind of just do this.
Oh my!
I'm surprised that she didn't just excuse herself to go to the bathroom and then bail on your date altogether.
What is she going to do? Call an Uber to a funeral home?
Yeah, they'll go anywhere. Why not?
Was she wearing black?
Right. Well, I mean, that's not.
No, she was not wearing black. I was.
God.
What was she wearing? How do you even you dress cute for a date? You're excited about your lip gloss and your new hairdo that you got done.
I mean, for the most part, she actually didn't look out of place. I mean, her skirt was probably a little bit too high for
Oh my God.
Jeez. All right. So how did everything end then? I'm assuming she just said, take me home after the funeral.
Well, no, actually, we went to breakfast.
What?
You didn't go to the wake though, right? You went to breakfast on your own.
No. I was look, let's just get out of here. Thank you. And then we had actually a really great breakfast.
Wow.
So did breakfast actually redeem the fact that you took her to a funeral on your first date?
It was definitely tough. I mean, it was definitely tough. It was my friend's grandmother. I grew up with her. I mean, so it was actually a very personal and emotional experience. But, I feel like we had a good hangout at the breakfast.
Delusional?
So
Possibly think that.
how did everything end with her then when you were done with your date? Did you guys kiss? Did it seem like there was any interest on her part? Because it's hard for me to believe that there would be.
I mean, we hugged. We had a really nice long hug. when I dropped her off.
I am so glad you guys didn't make out after a funeral. That is just so dark to me. I can't.
Well, that would have been a little inappropriate, probably.
And how many times have you tried to get a hold of her since your date?
Well, I emailed her once, and then I texted her twice, and I haven't gotten a response from anything.
Have you apologized for the situation that you put her in?
Well, I mean, not right away because I wasn't sure, actually, because her schedule's really busy. So I didn't know if she just didn't have time to get back to me. But the last message I actually texted her, I just kind of asked her, was it the funeral? Question mark.
We're going to play a song, come back, and get your second date update. And I don't know if you'll get a second date out of it, but I can tell you this. You've officially won the title of the worst dater ever.
Yeah, it was the funeral.
All right? So play a song, we'll come back and get your second date update next.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for today's second date update, Chris is on the phone with us, and today he wants us to call a girl named Liz. Shocking as to why she's not calling him back, he took her to a funeral on their first date. And if that's not bad enough, it gets even better. He didn't even tell her he was taking her to a funeral. He said he was busy, and he forgot to give her the details of the first date. They just showed up at the funeral home, and bam, all of a sudden, she's at somebody's funeral that she's never met. Apparently, it was his best friend's grandmother's funeral. And they hung out there and then went out to eat after. He said everything seemed fine after the funeral and while they were eating breakfast or brunch or whatever you do after funerals, I don't know. And she hasn't called him ever since. So we're about to get her on the phone and find out what could have possibly gone wrong on a first date to a funeral. Chris?
Yes.
Are you ready to make your phone call, sir?
I'm ready. You make it sound so much worse than it is.
It's not. That is exactly how bad it is,
Yeah.
Chris. I don't think. Do you not pick up on like normal social behavior?
I mean, like I said, it wasn't my fault. I didn't mean to not tell her. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I got busy at work, and I didn't tell her all the details, and I kind of screwed myself.
All right, well, let's see if we can help save face in a second date
Thank
update
you.
right now. All
I
right.
appreciate it.
Here we go. I'm going to dial their phone number.
Hello?
Hi, is Liz there?
Yeah, this is her.
Hey, Liz, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
I'm sorry, who is this?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show that you hopefully have heard of.
I'm sorry, I don't listen to the radio.
Oh, okay. Well, we're sort of like a podcast, except on the radio. I'm calling you today, though, because one of our listeners actually sent us an email asking if we could get a hold of you.
What? Somebody sent you an email about who?
Yeah, it's a guy named Chris that you recently went out on a date with.
No.
Yeah. I don't blame
So
you.
we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. It's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them after, they email us to see if we can get you on the phone and ask why. Chris told us about your date. It sounds like you two shared a very special moment.
Oh my gosh.
So you know what happened?
Yeah, we do. We talked to Chris, actually. He's feeling kind of embarrassed that he took you to a funeral on your first date. And that's why he asked us to get you on the phone.
I mean, he probably should feel embarrassed.
Is that the first funeral date you've ever been on?
Of course
That's not the question I was thinking, but okay.
I've been to funerals, not on a date, though.
What was going through your mind when he picked you up and took you to a funeral?
First of all, I was really confused. I didn't know we were actually going to a funeral until we pulled up to the funeral.
Did your heart sink? Like, I would feel horrible.
No, I thought it was a joke. Like, I thought he was pranking me. I was like, okay, is this legit? So we got out of the car and we're walking in, and I was like, oh my God, we're really doing this.
So is it the funeral? Is that why you're not calling him back? I mean, I don't know another reason why you wouldn't call a guy back if he took you to a
Do
funeral.
you need another reason?
You know, I actually felt really bad for him at the start of the funeral. He looked like he was really sad, and he knew the lady, and...
Do you think that he, like, took you just because maybe he needed some emotional support or something?
Maybe, but don't you, like, call your best friend for emotional support?
Well, apparently it was his best friend's funeral, or his best friend's grandma's funeral, so he was already there.
Here's the deal, though. I never met his best friend.
Oh, you didn't?
No, like, we were there, and I never met his best friend.
Well, I mean, I could see, like, his best friend was probably busy. If his grandmother just died, maybe he was, with his other family and things.
Right. No, like, I get that. I mean, you got to feel bad for the guy, but there were other weird people and things there. Like, it didn't seem right.
What do you mean?
Like you said, okay, I felt bad for the guy, right? But I feel like maybe he was setting me up to feel bad for him.
Setting you up? How?
I don't know. Like, I met people there, and they didn't seem like they really knew who he was.
What? That's weird.
What do you mean? He was just walking up to people, introducing himself. They're like, who are you?
Yeah, and he was like, hey, here's this, my best friend's uncle. And I was like, oh, nice to meet you. And I feel like the uncle guy didn't know who he was.
He said you guys actually went out after the funeral. Did you just want to leave? I would have just left.
Breakfast was fine, but here's the weird thing. He kept pushing me to go back to his place, and he was like, I'd really love it if you were there. Like, I really just need comfort right now.
Oh,
and
no.
I was like,
Oh, man.
Nice.
So
He was trying to use the emotional state he was in after the funeral as a way to get you back to his house.
I feel like that's what was happening. I feel like he was being sleazy about it and just trying to get me to go back to his place for comfort.
That is disgusting. What did you say to him?
I didn't go.
Yeah. Good choice.
But taking a day and thinking about it, I'm just thinking, what if it was a scam? Like, what if this guy does this to other girls? And it's his, this is his thing.
Yeah, that's actually a genius move. I'll have to write that down and put that in my notes.
And,
I do know a way that we can find out, Liz.
How?
Well, he's actually on the other line listening right now and wants to talk to you.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. Chris.
Oh, my God, Liz, I cannot believe that you would think I was scamming you.
How? Are you seriously on the phone right now?
Yes, he
Yes.
is.
Listening to everything that I said?
Yes, I did. And I cannot believe you would say that.
But, who takes a girl to a funeral on the first date?
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't mean to do it. Okay? I mean,
If you didn't need to do it, then we could have rescheduled.
yeah, I mean, like I told these guys, I mean, I was so busy, and I just wanted to spend time with you. And I'm so sorry that I forgot to tell you that that's where we were going. I cannot apologize anymore. I feel horrible about it.
Same,
But I feel worse that you would think that I did that on purpose.
What am I supposed to think? We met your friend's uncle, and he didn't even know you?
Oh, man, he's a total drunk, and I haven't seen him in years.
Oh, my gosh. I'm kind of starting to believe Liz's story.
I don't know what to believe.
What do
you mean? No.
She said that you used it as a way to get her back to your house, man.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
No, she never came back to my place.
Well, yeah, because you were pressuring me the entire time at breakfast.
No, I thought you were trying to, give me a sign for, emotional support.
Oh, that sounds like
really?
such a load of crap, Chris. It really does.
No.
No, but for real, because that's why I wanted you to call her, because I really felt that we actually had a connection.
No, Chris, this is your little window of honesty. You can take it. Did you actually know that grandma?
Absolutely. Oh, my God, yes.
How am I supposed to know that? How am I even supposed to know if you know her? How many people have you done this to? Or if it's a real thing? I met you online. How am I supposed to believe you?
Oh, my God, Liz, come on now. I thought that you had a caring heart, and I thought that what we exchanged was real.
You have a caring
And
heart.
I'm
but that has
offended that
nothing to
you
do
would
with...
think that I would do this on purpose. And that this is fake? Are you kidding? I can show you pictures of me and his grandmother, okay? I grew up eating Italian food from her.
I get it. I'm sorry that she passed away. I am. But still, I don't... It's not the thing to do.
Come on, Liz, you know me better than that.
No, I don't. I went on one date with you. I do not know you better than that.
Yeah, but we've been talking for over 2 weeks.
Oh, 2 weeks.
2
Yeah,
weeks
you
it
should be able to
is.
trust anybody with anything after 2 weeks. Liz, would you like to go on a second date with Chris? We'll pay
No,
for
I
it.
would not.
Yeah, I think
What if he
that's
gives you
good.
proofs? What if he gives you picture proof that that's his friend's grandma?
I'm still not into it.
And even if he can't prove it was his grandma, he was still trying to bed a girl at the end of a funeral, which is just
No, that was not me. That
Whoa.
was her. I felt like she was trying to support.
Liz, what if he supplies a death certificate? Signed?
Oh my God!
Oh my God.
No? Still not going to do it?
Stick with your gut, Liz.
Okay.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says that guy might be the sleaziest dude you've ever had on the show, which is really saying something. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm talking about today's second date update. This guy named Chris wanted us to call a girl named Liz who wasn't calling him back after their first date. Their first date was to a funeral. You heard me right.
Yeah.
He took her to a funeral. He said that he was just so busy with his work schedule. He invited her to go somewhere and then forgot to tell her that, oh, we have to stop at this funeral first. They went to the funeral. Of course, she was disturbed by that and didn't want to call him back. But even more disturbing, she thinks that he actually crashed somebody's funeral, claiming it was his best friend's grandma's funeral, in order to make her feel sorry for him so that she would sleep with him.
Oh my god.
Because they went out to breakfast after, and he kept inviting her back to his place.
I will say that is so much work to get someone to sleep with you.
It really is.
Like, man, just go to a bar on a Friday or Saturday night, and you know.
Yeah, and you can just cry about it. Like, you don't have to take him to a funeral. You can do the whole pity thing. Just be like, oh man, my best friend's grandma just died. You don't have to actually show them proof of the funeral. Everybody texting in at 78592 doesn't believe him at all because he was like, no, it really was my best friend's grandmother's funeral.
I will say he was pretty good at the sham though, because I really even up until the last talking to him, I was like, well, maybe. I mean, maybe
I think he
telling
was
the
definitely
truth.
lying.
But I mean, it's so hard to call somebody out to be like, that wasn't your
On a
at a
funeral.
Yeah.
funeral. It's like that's probably why he does.
That's probably why he does it. Yeah, because
Yeah.
nobody's going to sit there and be like, hey, what's up?
yeah.
I know you're lying. Because if you're not lying and they do that, they're the worst person in the world. Remember, if you want a second date update, just email the show. We'll call the person who didn't call you back. Today's second date update is a little different from the others because the girl that's on the phone to do a second date update today has actually had 3 dates with the guy that she wants to call.
What?
Oh, that's breaking the rules. I
And
mean, come on.
Normally the rule is 1 date and that's it.
Yeah.
Not 3 dates because that's kind of more of a relationship type
Yeah.
thing. And that's not a second date update. That'd be a 4th date update. But I went ahead and I talked to the girl and she offered me $1,000 cash if we would do the second date update for her anyway. And you know what? Rules are meant to be broken sometimes. So, Kate, you will have my PayPal request in just a little while, okay?
Yes, I'll get it right out
All right.
to you.
You didn't know this second date update was going to cost you $1,000, did you, Kate?
Well, I didn't, but I mean, I hope it's worth it. I swear, when you hear the story, you're going to understand why.
Okay, so
Really?
your email said that you've been out on 3 dates with this guy, and now he's just stopped calling you. Tell us a little bit about him.
Okay, so his name is Andrew.
Uh-huh.
It sounds really cheesy, but we were doing like a volunteer charity event, and we met there, and we were working together, so we just had a lot of time, you know, to like hang out and talk and stuff. And, you know, we had a connection, and he asked me out on a date, and since then it's just kind of been like a whirlwind, you know what I mean?
Like you're super into him and you see this going into like relationship status?
Yeah, I mean, obviously not like right now at this moment because I'm calling you for a reason, but no, it was definitely like I felt like it was headed in that direction, yeah.
What did you guys do for your date? Dates, plural.
So my first date, it was actually really romantic. We went on one of those dinner cruises, which I probably would have hated if it was someone that I turned out not to be attracted to. But we had so much fun, you know. Like if I needed to be trapped on a boat with anyone, that would be the person that I would want to be trapped on a boat.
That's actually a good idea for guys to take girls on a dinner cruise date for the first date because there's nowhere to go.
Yeah. But
I didn't even think about that.
It does say that he was like really into you, because if a guy is going to devote that much time and energy into a first date, he's obviously wanting to impress you.
Yeah.
Screw time and energy, just cash. That's not a cheap date at all. Okay, so you went on a dinner cruise. That's cool. What'd you do for your other dates?
Yeah. The next date, we went on one of those like wine and tasting events like at a bar, which was, you know, like super casual, and it was fun because there were other people there, and so we got to sort of like spend more time in a group of people and see what that dynamic is like, and it was really fun. And then my third one was so sweet because I I was really stressed out at work, and I think I had mentioned it like a couple times in conversation. And so he booked us a couples massage.
What? That's like relationship status stuff.
Yeah. So we definitely like took our relationship to the next level after that. And I'm, like starting to feel emotionally connected to him and putting in, feelings and effort and time. And since then, it has been complete radio silence.
That's weird.
That is totally weird.
To put that much effort into all those dates.
I know.
And by effort, you still mean money, don't you?
Pretty much. But I mean, you don't buy somebody a couples massage
Right.
if you don't care about them.
Absolutely.
No, I mean, I wouldn't spend that much money, and I just can't believe he's like spent that much money for just a hookup.
Right.
Like, that seems like a lot of work.
That was the first night you guys hooked up after the couples massage?
Yeah.
So he stopped calling you after the first night that you hooked up.
Yes, I know.
Oh.
And it's like textbook. I know, but the lead up is so confusing because it's, everyone's been in the hookup situation before, whether they like intended to or not. You know what I
Right.
mean? And it usually doesn't have that much build up. Usually someone doesn't put in that much time and effort and then go completely off the grid.
It sounds like he was doing all that just to get in your pants,
No,
if I'm
it
being honest.
doesn't.
Well, it does if he's doing all those.
Seriously, would you do that much?
I wouldn't know, but a lot of guys would. I mean, if he's putting in all that effort and then stops calling you the moment that you guys hook up, sounds like that's all he wanted.
Yeah.
I don't know. I also, like, in my head, I'm kind of like wondering, was he like just getting out of a relationship and did he fix things? Did he go back to someone?
See-
And like all of it is totally like, if that were the case, life happens. I just some kind of answer, just some kind of conversation telling me what happened.
I'm
That's
sure
where
you've-
my mind goes to. I think, did you stay the night at his house?
Yeah.
What was it like in the morning?
It was really nice. It wasn't like hookup. You know what I mean? It's, when it's a hookup. You're a woman. Like, you've been there.
No, most women don't know when it's a hookup. I'll tell you that much.
I totally disagree with that. No.
I disagree too. With
No,
that too.
most don't know. That's why there's clingy women who will text you after and think that they're in a relationship when they're not. It happens all the time. I'm sorry.
I think she's right. I think the majority of women know when a hookup is just a hookup.
I completely agree.
Okay, well, maybe the guy's a player and he's really good at it and you don't know.
If that's what he's doing, he's really good.
So I'm sure you've thought about it a ton then. If you don't think it's just a hookup thing and he was just kind of using you, then what do you think it is?
I'm trying to think of anything at this point. I mean, that's why I need your help.
I'm really interested to see why he would stop calling you after all those elaborate dates.
And leaving his house, that was the last time you've talked to him.
No, there've been like texts, like little texts, like, I've been busy. Like, oh, you're just suddenly so busy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's like scheduling cruises and massages, and then all of a sudden his schedule just got so packed. All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Kate?
Yeah?
Seriously? I can't even believe that you want to call this dog back.
Sis-
Like, seriously, girl, you need to move on to greener pastures, okay? Because he totally used you, and now he's not calling you back, and I wouldn't even give him the time of day. You should not be doing a second date update. You need to move the along, all right? Snap out of it, girlfriend. Let's you and I go get some Cosmos and talk about this.
In your mind, this is how female conversations go, isn't it?
That was my conversation with Kate about moving on. Kate, are you about ready to call Andrew for your second date update?
Well, after that, I'm feeling really inspired.
Yeah, I bet. Empowered even, I'm sure.
The reason that I said that is Kate actually wants to call a guy that she has gone out on 3 dates with. They've all been pretty elaborate. The last one was a couple's massage. There was like a dinner cruise and stuff in there. Anyway, after they hooked up, after the third date, he stopped calling her. Hasn't responded to anything. So my first thought is that he just used her and just wanted to hook up with her, and now he's not calling her at all. That's why he's a dog, girl. Kate, what if that is the reason? Are you just going to let him have it?
I'm going to be really pissed.
Yeah.
I'm going to dial his phone number right now and see if we can get him on the phone, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm dialing the phone number.
Good.
Hello?
Hi, I was looking for Andrew.
Yeah, this is he.
Andrew, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Okay.
I'm calling you because we recently got an email about you from one of our listeners.
I didn't submit for any contests or anything, guys.
Yeah, no, I know. This is not about a contest, actually. I just need a few minutes of your time.
In regards to
in regards to a date that you went on. Actually, a few dates that you went on.
What?
Yeah, we do a segment on our show. It's called the Second Date Update. You recently took a girl named Kate out. She told us a little bit about your dates. They were all very elaborate and very romantic, but now you're not calling her back and she's very confused.
I'm not sure what to say.
Well, you could start by telling us why you would blow her off after 3 dates.
It's not as simple as that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not trying to sound confrontational with you. I just want to know what happened, and more than anything, she wants to know what happened because you guys went out on so many dates, and she said that they were all pretty romantic, and you seemed like you guys really liked each other.
Yeah.
It's just a weird situation. It's been in my head, and I'm just trying to figure this stuff out.
Does that mean that you are actually maybe in a relationship with somebody else?
No, certainly not. No.
Okay.
Good.
I wish it was that simple. It's more complicated than that.
Let me ask you a question, just an easy question to answer. Did you like Kate?
Yes, very much. Very
Okay,
much.
so you did.
I did and still do.
Okay, so you still do. Well, then why not offer her the respect of letting her know why you're not calling her back?
Well, I accepted a job offer in Germany that I couldn't turn it down.
You what?
I leave in a couple of weeks, actually, for Germany.
Whoa.
And that's why you're not calling her back?
Well, I feel strongly for her. I still know how to tell her, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know what to say to her. I just figured the easiest thing would be just to, disappear, fade away.
What are you talking about? Disappear? That's like the coward way out. You owe it to her to talk to her about what's going on.
Like I said, this is not an easy situation. I'm struggling as far as how to deal with this and what to do.
Why are you struggling so much with? I mean, you guys have been out on 3 dates. It's not like you've been dating for months and months and months and you're leaving.
Yeah.
Why not just call her and say, hey, I'm moving. Sorry, we can't see each other anymore.
I really like her a lot, but
Okay.
So you see a future with her. If you were going to stay here and Germany wasn't in the picture, there's no question in your mind that you guys would continue this?
if I was going to stay here, definitely. No question in my mind.
Wow.
But now that the reality is Germany, there's just no chance of that because, I'm moving.
You guys could maybe try a long distance thing.
That's not fair of me to ask her to do something like that. She's super sweet. She's gorgeous. That's not
Yeah,
fair.
but how do you know? You don't know. I mean, you're putting your feelings on her. Like, you don't know how she would react to that.
Actually, I am putting her needs first. She doesn't deserve to be in a long-distance relationship like that with someone. She deserves someone who's going to be there with her, contributing to her life. I'm putting her needs way above mine.
Man.
I just don't know what to say.
It sounds like you really like her a lot.
Yeah, I do.
Man, that sucks. Like, honestly, if I were in your position, that would be hard.
Yeah.
To meet somebody that I guess it sounds like you're falling for her, and then you're like, man, now I got to move.
Jeez.
Yeah, it sucks.
But some consolation, German chicks can be kind of hot.
Okay, Jubal, that's not where we're going with
Andy's gonna be
this.
making more money, obviously.
Can I ask one question, though? Did you know that you were going to Germany before that last couples massage slept together night?
No. In fact, this is from a previous situation I had that developed over the course of 3 or 4 months. So I thought that the opportunity had kind of fizzled out, but it turns out it was just taking a little bit more time, and then they made me an offer. I have to jump on this.
Wow.
Okay,
I'm just really excited about this Germany thing. It's the dream job I've always wanted, but at that same time, I feel like I could be missing out and not being able to share something like that with someone like her.
Well, then why not just talk to her about it?
I agree.
I know it's early on in your relationship, but why not just talk to her?
Man, easier said than done, guys.
Not really, because she's actually on the line listening.
Excuse me?
I said she's on the other line and listening to this conversation and wants to talk to you.
So there's that.
Kate's on the phone.
Yes, she is.
Yeah. Hi. I don't really know what to say. This is a lot.
You've been on the phone the whole time?
The whole time.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I stopped calling you. It was the only way that I saw to handle this.
It's okay. I don't really know what I would have done in this situation either. I wish you would have told me.
But what
you didn't
should
even
I have said?
mention
That's
that
the
you
thing.
applied. I know. I didn't even know that you even applied. You didn't even, that wasn't mentioned. Just in regular conversation. You know what I mean? It's really out of left field.
Well, I honestly, I thought that prospect had kind of just fizzled out long before I even met you. So it just kind of popped out of nowhere again.
It just really sucks because I have strong feelings for you.
I have strong feelings for you too. It's just not fair for you. It's not fair for us. Life is just not on our side, it seems.
Well, Andrew, maybe life is on your side, and that's why you guys are being connected in a second date update to talk about it.
I guess. I think about you every day, and I want, a long-distance relationship is really, really hard. And it's not fair of me to even imply something like that, even ask that. It's only been 3 dates, but, I can't stop thinking about you. So my heart says something, and my mind says something different,
Kate, I'm just going to ask for you. Would you do a long-distance relationship? I don't know. Somebody's got to step in and ask her what her opinion is on that whole matter.
I don't know. I don't know because it's not really being put on the table. It's not like a real question. So I don't know. It's so soon and it's so new. And in general, would I do a long distance relationship? Like in general in life, would I consider it? Well, yeah, I would, but it's not really what's being asked right now.
Well, the simple fact of the matter is, long distance relationships suck. This is really hard. My heart says something and my mind says something different. I'm thinking that I just need to sever this, cut this off, but I can't stop thinking about you. So I'm feeling like I need to ask you to go with me. I know that's crazy. I shouldn't have even said that. I'm sorry. I should not have even gone that. I feel like I just feel like I'm falling for you. You don't
want me to go with? We've been on 3 dates. We can't. That's not like a real. It's not a real question.
Well, I don't want to put words in your mouth, Andrew, but I don't think you were actually asking her to go with you. I think you were saying that's the way you feel.
I'm just not sure at this point. This phone call is really, it's even more confusing now, it seems like, but.
Dude, it sounds like to me that if she would say yes, that is exactly what you're asking.
I wouldn't want to ask her that. That's just a huge bombshell to drop on somebody. It's a lot of pressure to put on her.
Let's play a game, Andrew. Let's put this relationship 7 months down the road. If you guys have been dating for 7 months, would you ask her to go with you to Germany?
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, I just got
Kate, what do you think about that?
If you were dating 7 months, would you go?
This is all a hypothetical situation. If we had been dating in the same way that it's been, if we just continued down the same path that we started, I don't see why I wouldn't consider it.
But you guys have a couple weeks or whatever till you leave. You could bond. You could spend every day together. You could see how it goes up until then. And then maybe in 6 months she could come join you.
You got it all figured out, Brooke.
Yeah, she does. She's so excited.
This whole thing is just crazy, So let's just step back and let Kate process this.
Well, how about you guys process together? Would you like to go out on a fourth date with Kate? We will pay for you guys to go out again at least before you leave.
Yeah, talk about it.
Kate, do you want to go?
Yes, of course I do.
Yes.
All right. Well,
keep us so cute.
Keep us updated on what happens.
Okay.
Okay. All right. We'll try.
All right. And until you leave, Andrew, I want you guys to process as much as possible.
Okay.
Just keep processing
Every night
until you leave, okay? Just got a text in at 78592 that says, OMG, I need them to get married.
I feel the same way. I am right there with you.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning, talking about today's second date update. This girl named Kate wanted to call a dude named Andrew. They have actually gone out on a few dates, so technically it wasn't a first date, and then she's not getting a call back. They'd gone out a few times. He stopped calling her back, and of course she was wondering why. It's kind of weird. Yeah. Well, we got him on the phone, and it turns out that he actually really liked her a lot. They both like each other a lot.
Yeah.
But he got a job offer in Germany, and it's like his dream job, so he's like, well, I'm going to be leaving. So what's the point of continuing this? It's just going to be bad for both of us. I can't ask her to do a long-distance thing 3 dates in. And then he was like, well, maybe you could move with me in like 7 months or something if we continue the relationship.
Romance is still alive, people.
And she said that she would be willing to think about it because they both like each other enough. So I guess they're going to work on things and talk about it and figure out where their relationship is headed and if they can make it work from Germany. But everybody texting in at 78592 is just in love with today's
Oh my God.
new sweetheart couple.
Do you know why? Because people love love. Yeah. And I love them for that.
People are
it
like,
really makes me so happy. I mean, you don't want this girl to regret, right? I mean, even if it doesn't work out, at least you tried and then you know.
Of course.
Yeah. People are texting in at 78592 saying they're crying in their car for these guys.
Well, it's so romantic.
They're going to be so disappointed if these two get together and they're like, well, we went on our 4th date and I don't know, man.
Went
Like,
to Germany 2 months later, he cheated on me.
yeah. The whole thing is just screwed up now. Thanks a lot for doing that second date update and having us go out again and planning our future because my life is wrecked. I can't get back from Germany now. I don't have enough money because I moved out for this dude. So it can either go really well or really bad.
Yeah,
We'll try to keep you updated on that. Every once in a while, we'll get back in touch with the people who do the second date updates. This is obviously one that we'll have to ask them in a few months how things are going. It could be very happy or very sad.
I'm staying optimistic about it.
You remember being a little kid, you're in school and you're coloring something in your coloring book, and then you see the girl that you like. And you know that she's coloring something too.
Yeah.
So you walk over to her, you figure it's a good opportunity to bond over something.
Yeah.
And then you look at what she's coloring and you say to her, "That's terrible. You're the worst colorer in this class. You should stop right now. Mine is way better."
No!
Hoping that you could just break her confidence down enough so that she would like you.
That is actually how little boys do it, which
Apparently.
is strange.
That's still a thing in the adult world.
Yeah, also not surprising.
Because Jared sent us an email to do a second date update today, and apparently he met the girl that he wants to call while coloring.
What?
Jared, how do you meet a girl while coloring?
Well, my buddy Robbie told me that there was a meetup group at a local bar, and he said, we should just get wasted and start coloring. It's a great way to meet chicks. And I thought, okay, why not?
You went to one of those adult coloring nights.
Yeah, I mean, there's adult everything now. There's like adult camps, all these things we did when we were kids. Now, I guess my generation, we're doing it as adults, but just getting drunk, and it's a lot more fun.
I'm guessing you were the only men there.
We weren't the only men there. We may have been the only degenerates there, but there were other men there.
And did you hit on her the same way that I described? You walk up to her and just rip on her coloring abilities a little bit?
I did not rip on her coloring abilities. I saw her at the bar. I walked on over to her, and when I was getting my pint, I looked over, and she was actually drawing a pretty amazing dragon.
Oh.
This actually sounds like it's more fun than I thought.
He's wasted. There's a dragon.
She was drawing this fantastic-looking dragon. I just knew this chick was an artist. She had tattoos on her and stuff. She definitely knew what she was doing.
You're like, wow, you can stay in the lines, ma'am, and that is a turn-on to me.
So how'd you strike up a conversation with her?
Well, I looked over to her and I said, "That's a nice dragon you've got there." and she looked at me a little funny, and I said, "Could you help me out? I'm not as good of an artist as you." So I asked her if I could borrow her purple. I ran out.
What?
Oh, nice.
You asked to borrow a crayon?
So you took her purple crayon home with you.
No, I didn't take it home. I don't want to get arrested or anything. I don't want to steal from this girl right away.
Not right away. Eventually you'll steal something from her, but not right now.
Eventually.
You guys sound like, you sound like you were pretty drunk.
Yeah.
Was she as well?
I was. She was nowhere near as drunk as I was. She was maybe a little tipsy, but she was okay. She was more of a lady than I was a gentleman.
Okay. Did it seem like she liked you a lot, though?
It did. I mean, when we first started talking, it seemed like we were really hitting it off very well, and eventually I asked her if she wanted to go to a different bar that wasn't coloring. Then we could actually talk and get to know each other, and we went. And
Wait, that night you guys did, or you went on a date later?
That night we went out. We went to a different bar.
Oh, cool. Nice. And how was the other bar?
By the time we got to the second bar, we started talking about her job, what she does for a living, and maybe she was weirded out by the fact that I really liked that she's a glass blower. I mean, how many glass blowers do you know? I was really excited about it.
I don't know any glass blowers.
Cool. I don't know any either.
Yeah, I thought that was the coolest thing in the world, and maybe I talked about it for too long or something.
Did you get too excited about it?
Creepy.
I mean, I was talking to her about blowing glass, and I may have said like an offhanded remark about how good of a blower she is, or something like that. But
All right.
Yeah.
it was a joke. Though.
Yeah, she doesn't hear that all the time.
I'm sure she does. I was just trying to be cute.
Did you guys hang out all night?
We hung out for probably a good 3-4 hours. We probably left around midnight.
Oh, wow. And it wasn't a hookup, though.
No, I asked her if she wanted to do anything else or go back to maybe my place or something, and she said, no, maybe not now, but give me a call sometime.
Okay. So
Now, you're retelling this story, and you keep bringing up the fact of how wasted you were. Do you think you have an honest portrayal of how the night really went?
Oh, definitely. I remember exactly what happened. I was a little too drunk at the first bar, but then by the time we got to the second bar, I thought, you know what, this girl's really cute. I should probably slow down and sober up so I can remember everything she's saying.
Wow, that's amazing. That's responsible. Yeah, never happened in my life. Anytime I've been drunk around a girl that I thought was cute, I'm like, I better get drunker so I can be smooth.
Smooth like jagged rock.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with you, Jared. So have you reached out and talked to her since that night?
I have. I've tried to call her a few times. It's been about, I'd say, a little over a week. Since that date, and I've tried to call her a bunch of times, and she always makes up some excuse, and I figured I could use some help with this. I really like her, and I want to talk to her again.
Okay, well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
All right, thank you, guys.
Yeah, man, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
As the old saying goes, the way to a woman's heart is by making off-color remarks about her job. So Jared is on the phone for a second date update, and he's obviously confused why he's not getting a call back from a girl named Layla. They met at an adult coloring night at a bar, and they hung out for a little while. He thinks he's probably not getting a call back because he made a rude remark about her job. She's a glass blower by trade. And so he made a joke about that, and I'll let you use your imagination as to what he was talking about. Again, she's a glass blower, and he made a joke.
We get it.
And so he thinks that she didn't like that, and that's why she's not calling him back. We're about to get her on the phone. Jared, you ready?
Yes, sir.
And I didn't hear, Jared, after you made the joke and it obviously fell flat, did you apologize?
She just, changed the subject. I didn't feel a need to apologize. I felt like we should move on.
Okay. Right. You didn't keep going back to it, though, did you?
Did you hear me, though?
Yeah.
I don't think so. She moved on to something else. We started talking about her tattoos.
Okay, cool. All right, well, I'll dial her phone number right now, see if we can get her to answer and get your second date update, okay?
Thank you.
Yep, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Layla, please?
Yeah, this is she. Can I ask who's calling?
Sure you can.
Okay, who's calling?
Oh, Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
It's always funny to me.
What's all that?
That is Brooke and Jose and me, Jubal, from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
Okay. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Still not
What's
putting
going
it
on?
together, are you?
What's going on?
Well, I'm calling you today because we actually got an email about you from one of our listeners. His name is Jared.
Okay.
And Jared told us about the night that you guys met.
Did he?
Yeah. And he said that he really
weirder.
liked you, and he's been trying to get a hold of you for a second date, but you keep saying you're busy.
Yeah, he called me last night, and I ignored his call.
Yeah. He said that you've been ignoring all of his calls. Is there a particular reason?
It just wasn't what I thought it was. Could you just tell him you didn't reach me or something?
Well, I mean, can you give me anything specific that I can tell him? He did. Look, he told us that you're a glass blower, right?
Oh, yeah, he mentioned that?
Yeah, he did. Great job, by the way. That's really cool. But he said that he also made a really bad joke about blowing things.
Oh.
And he thinks that that's the reason you're not calling him back.
I mean, among other things.
Was it, that was bad and made me roll my eyes. Did he just come off kind of like a bro?
I mean, yeah, he was just really immature. Like, that joke, whatever, probably 90% of the people that find out what I do make that joke, and then we move on.
Right.
But, I don't know. It got weird.
Well, what do you mean immature?
Okay, so he told you about all the coloring? That's
that was a coloring night at the bar.
Yeah, he said you were really good at it.
I am good, and I love it. It's relaxing to me. It's something that brings me joy. And we, at one point later in the night, like traded coloring books to look at each other's work. And I'm going through his and come across like a deer with female parts drawn onto it.
Oh, that's good.
So,
well, I would go with other female parts, Jose.
well, what are we talking about? What parts were drawn on it?
Why do you guys need to know the specifics?
I don't know. You're right. It's funny.
I'm not going to tell you. You can use your imagination.
So it was basically like a
paint a picture.
A deer-human hybrid that he had drawn.
Yeah, a very inappropriate one.
Okay.
And it's children's coloring book. And I started flipping to the next page and the next page, and every single cute, cuddly animal, I kid you not, had some sort of inappropriate addition.
That's awesome. You didn't find that funny? I would have laughed.
I mean, yeah, like 10 years ago, but I enjoy coloring. It really, it means something to me. I'm an artist, and, sorry, I'm not interested in dating a 12-year-old boy.
Maybe he thought you would think it was funny, too, don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, he kept looking over at me isn't this hilarious? As he's, going through my drawing. It was so...
Every single page that he's done it to, he's like, oh, man, this one, it's the same joke as the last page, except this one's on a rabbit. The other one was a beaver.
I kid you not. He said to me at one point, hey, look at this giraffe. Guess what's longer than its neck?
Oh, my gosh.
I'm not kidding.
I still don't get it, though, because he said that you guys hung out for 3 or 4 hours that night. Why?
I mean, we did. It's not like there was anybody else there. We were drinking and laughing and having fun. I don't know. Honestly, it just wore on me. Over the course of the night, he kept calling me the glass blower. Like he was British. I don't even know. He was so excited that I was a glass blower and thought it was so medieval or whatever, and just it was so obnoxious, you guys.
Okay. Well, I have some news for you, glass blower. Jared is actually on the other line and wants to talk to you.
Oh my God, are you guys serious?
Yeah. Jared, you there?
Yes, I am here, and hello to you, glass blower.
He's not stopping with it. Jared, she didn't like that you kept calling her that. I wouldn't continue it.
Come on, she thought it was funny. She laughed every time I called her glass blower.
It made me laugh, but I don't know if for the same reasons.
I mean, honestly, dude, it was really obnoxious. I was laughing more at my life and the circumstances that brought me to that moment.
You could have fooled me. You seemed like you were enjoying yourself. After all those drinks I was buying, you seemed like a really condescending I have to tell you.
Whoa!
Wow. I mean, did you not wonder why I kept needing another drink?
Jared, that was intense, man. Why are you name calling all of a sudden?
Because I was doing a nice thing. I was taking this girl out to another bar, and we were having a good time. And now she's saying that I'm acting like a 12-year-old, and that you didn't even ask about any of those things. You just laughed along, and on the inside, you hated my drawing.
Jared, in her defense, what is she supposed to ask you about drawing genitalia on woodland creatures?
If it was so offensive to you, why didn't you say anything? Not to mention, half of those were my buddy Rob's anyway, which you didn't even care to ask about.
Oh,
he's offended.
Well, who's defensive about the drawings?
You make fun of me or Rob.
I mean, I'm sorry, I didn't know that half of them were your buddy Rob, but the second I saw them, it became pretty clear to me that you were not somebody I could have a conversation with. And
Well, then why did you continue to have a conversation with me for the next 4 or 5 hours?
Well, I wanted to be out that night. It was my one night out a week, and whatever. It was fine, but I don't want to pursue it again. You know what I mean? I just don't feel like seeing you again, which is why I avoided your calls, and now I'm on the radio. What are you thinking?
Wow, my God. I thought you were way more fun than this. I guess sober, you are just obnoxious to be around.
Wow.
Jared, how can you not own up to any of that? Showing a girl a bunch of boobs and other parts and then glass blower joke, the whole thing is pretty obnoxious.
God, you too? What is it with you guys? We were getting wasted at a bar and coloring in coloring books. It's supposed to be fun.
Yeah.
No, this is serious stuff, Jared.
Well, apparently, for the girl that has Tolstoy written on her arm, it must be pretty serious.
Listen, All right. It sounds like what you need is some 21-year-old co-ed who's going to go do shots off of you at a bar, and, like, maybe you guys can color on each other with markers or something. That's just not something I'm interested in, okay?
You know, you should be dating some 50-year-old college professor with erectile dysfunction that wears nothing but tweed jackets every day.
Great. If I can have a conversation with him, I'm set.
All right, well, it looks like you two have figured out your type at least, but I still have to ask the question. Layla, would you like to go on a second date with Jared? We will pay for it.
Yeah, I'm good.
No, you sure? It sounds like you were right on the fence.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, I hope to never see him again unless, like I need some boobs put on the glass I blew.
You know what? This really was eye-opening to me. I don't need to date this girl ever again. Thank you guys for doing this for me. I guess I just need a college girl that has no brains in her head at all, right?
Yeah, please, enjoy. Just don't call me anymore, okay?
I will, glass blower woman. Enjoy your life. Glass blower woman. Glass blower
you're
woman.
Very witty. Thank you so much for gracing us.
You are the glass blower woman.
Yes,
Blow
okay.
away.
Thank you so much for your wit.
Glass blower.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text message in at 78592 says, OMG, that dude is hilarious. I totally would go out with him. Another one that says, I have a great sense of humor, and that guy is annoying.
Yeah,
of course, that's
totally.
about today's second date update. Jared wanted to call a girl named Layla. They met at an adult coloring night at a bar. People are doing that now where you go and color. And she was a glass blower. That was the thing that impressed him the most.
You can't even say it normal anymore because of him.
Apparently, he loved the fact that she was a glass blower so much that he kept saying it over and over again. That was really annoying. But the reason that she really didn't want to go out with him was she looked at his coloring that he did that night, and he didn't really color anything. He just drew genitalia on all the pictures, him and his buddy, and she thought he was immature.
Well, it's funny if you're hanging out with your drinking buddy. It's not funny if it's a guy that you want to date.
Yeah.
Like...
Somebody else texted in at 78592 said, I just want to see his pictures.
Yeah.
I do too, actually. I'm really curious. Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. The only people that I've ever met on Xbox Live are 13-year-olds who talk to me after they completely own me at whatever game I'm playing. Get off Xbox, old man. You suck.
That's why I don't even talk.
That hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
The guy on the phone today for a second date update, his name is Oscar. He actually met the girl that he wants to call playing Xbox Live.
What?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Hey, what's up, Oscar? How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys doing?
Good. So how do you meet somebody on Xbox Live that's not like just like a little punk who tells you suck at playing Call of Duty?
I was impressed. It was I was actually playing Medal of Honor,
okay,
which is kind of close to Call of Duty, and you don't get a lot of ladies on there.
Yeah.
I don't even know really what you guys are talking about right now, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, it's you get to play pretty much in tandem. You get to play with other people online.
Okay.
And but you don't really get to see them much aside from the profile they create.
How did you know it was a female? Like, was it just the username popped up? You're like, ooh, that's a cute username.
I heard her voice in my headset, and she sounded really cute. And I don't know, Maya sounds like a cute girl's name.
Oh, so you can actually talk to people. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I'm kind of an idiot with this stuff. I'm not even kidding.
No, everyone has on headsets. You can talk to the team.
It's not just like instant messaging.
No, you can actually
Okay.
talk.
No. And I refer to myself as a geek, not a nerd.
Okay.
There's a big difference, apparently.
Yeah, geeks can talk to girls. We just like geeky things.
Okay.
So what kind of geeky things are you into?
Oh, I'm into all sorts of geek. I like, obviously video games.
Yeah.
I like that. And also, I like role-playing games, all sorts of stuff.
Okay, before we get any further, please tell me you guys actually went on a date and you just talking online on Xbox wasn't what you considered a date.
Oh, like I said, I got some skills. I can talk to girls.
Nice.
But yeah, we totally went on a date.
Where'd you guys go when you went out?
We went out to dinner. Not too fancy, but nice enough.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I didn't want to be intimidating and break out, the giant steakhouse or anything like that.
Yeah.
And I didn't know if she was vegetarian. So.
What was that like, meeting her in person for the first time?
It was great. I mean, she was super cute. Had kind of like a pixie-ish haircut, which I liked. Also kind of like short hair.
Okay.
Were you really nervous?
Not really nervous. I mean, I've been on dates before, but she was pretty cute. So I wouldn't say I was nervous, but I was pretty stoked and also a little. I didn't want to mess it up.
How did the date go then? Did you guys have a good time?
And yeah, it went great. Like the
the chemistry was there. She mentioned she plays D&D, which was an instant turn on.
Dungeons
and Dragons, yeah.
Dungeons and Dragons.
All right,
Yeah.
so she's into all the same stuff you are then.
Yeah, I mean, she mentioned that she's a 12th level elf.
What?
No way.
Oh, man.
Marry that girl. Put a ring on it.
I don't know if you guys play or not, but to get to 12th level, you need to be invested in the game. You're not just a casual user, of the game.
I feel like you do, man. Every time I meet like a second level, I'm like, get out of here, chump. I'll waste my time with you.
Yeah, no, I freaked out when she mentioned that she was like a 12th level elf. That's like in the industry of gaming, like that's known as a unicorn, like a girl that plays.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, oh, I got a unicorn here. Like I was very impressed because I play.
So if she's a 12th level elf, what are you?
I'm a 15th level necromancer.
Well,
does that mean that you hook up with dead people?
That's what it sounded like to me too.
Not a necro, you idiot.
It's kind of like a dark wizard.
Who sleeps with dead people? I got to get into this game. I haven't played it ever, but it sounds really interesting to me now.
I think you'd like it. It's fun.
Did you impress her by telling about your necrophilia?
No, there's no sleeping with zombies or anything like that.
Okay.
But I think she was impressed that I played, and again, the higher level, the more years you've got invested. So
Right.
I think I impressed her a little bit.
You guys sound like a geeky match made in heaven to me.
Cute, yeah.
It was really good. The conversation flowed pretty well, and we didn't just talk about gaming the whole time. We talked about other stuff, but I was very comfortable. The part where she said that she's a high-level elf is the part where I felt like I almost blew it because I did freak out a little bit.
So how did the date end?
Well, she said she had gotten dropped off by a friend but needed a ride home, which I thought was...
Oh, that's a good sign.
Yeah, and so, of course, I said yes.
Nice.
And, we got to her house and kind of sat in the parking lot for a while, talking for another 10, 15 minutes, and then walked her to the door, and I kind of got the quick hug, which was a little disappointing, a little, I don't know, didn't want to be presumptuous, but I don't know, I was hoping for a little bit more than a hug.
Yeah, I thought she set you up for a kiss just because of the ride home and the talk in the car,
Yeah, I thought if she wasn't interested, it would have been a quick, okay, this is my stop, out you go. But, we talked there for a while, and I don't know, since then, I kind of feel like I got the brush off a little bit, like she's not online as much. I mean, she didn't straight disappear.
Right. Do you guys talk at all then? Have you texted with her, phone calls, anything?
I've texted with her, but I also don't want to feel like a psycho stalker guy. But she's texted me back, but it's been a little cool, I don't know.
Do you think she's dating a lot? I mean, a 12th level cute elf, I would assume would have a lot of options out there.
It's possible, but I don't know. I feel like I went from having this, charm spell on her to suddenly I've got this ring of invisibility. It's just not.
Oh, man, now you're talking my language.
Have you straight
totally hear you.
Have you straight up asked her out again, or you just think she's being kind of cold and distant?
Yeah, I mean, I've asked her out again, but she always seems to be busy with something.
Okay.
And I don't know. Maybe she is. She did mention that she's fairly busy. It just feels like a brush off. I don't know.
All right, cool. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Awesome. I appreciate it.
All right, man. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Alas, welcome back to today's second date update, where we're attempting to vanquish the troll of loneliness who has reared his head yet again. On the line, we have Oscar, who is a 15th level necromancer, which I think means he's on an FBI watch list somewhere. And he's going to attempt to contact a fair maiden named Maya, who's a 12th level elf. They met while playing Xbox Live and shared their love of Dungeons and Dragons on their first date, but now she's giving him ye old brush off. And we need to call her and find out why she's not calling him back. You about ready to go, Oscar?
Yeah, man, I appreciate it. Thanks.
I never asked you in the first part of the second date update, why do you think she's not calling you back? You think it's because you got too excited that she plays Dungeons and Dragons like you?
I mean, maybe. Yeah, I could have just come on maybe a little too strong, but again, I don't know. I felt like the chemistry was there, so I'm kind of scratching my head.
Is there something called too strong when you're talking about Dungeons and Dragons?
Oh, yeah, there is.
Oh, there is. Oh, okay.
Well, Oscar, it has come time for your reckoning. We will get her on the phone and find out if The fair maiden Maya will be seeing your bow staff once and for all. If everything works out right.
You know, that's pretty inspiring music. I might actually play today. Get a game in.
All right, I'm going to dial her phone number right now. Get her on the phone. Here we go.
All right.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Maya, please?
Is this?
Hey, Maya, how are you? This is Jubal from Brook and Jubal in the Morning. It's a morning radio program.
It's a radio show?
Yes. How are you?
I'm good. What can I do for you, radio show?
Well, I'm calling you because a listener of ours recently emailed us about you, and he wanted us to get a hold of you because he thinks that you're brushing him off after you guys went on a date.
Oh, my God. I think I know what this is about.
Do you?
Really?
I mean, I hope not, but...
Who would that be? What's his name?
Oscar?
Bingo!
Oh.
Oscar emailed us about you, and he said that he really enjoyed going on your date, and he's been trying to get you to go out with him ever since, but you're always like, I'm busy or whatever.
Well, yeah.
Okay. Do you not want to go out with him again?
Correct, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I can't believe he thought it would be wise to contact the radio station about this, but...
Well, he said that he just likes you a lot. It's a thing we do on our show all the time called Second Date Update. So let me ask you, was it weird actually meeting a guy off of Xbox Live?
I hadn't met anybody through Xbox Live before, so, I mean, like, I feel like it's just as weird as anything else, but, you know, it was a public place. You know, that wasn't that wasn't the problem.
What was the problem?
So he's dropping me off at the end of the night. We're, you know, in my parking lot of my building and, like, just chatting and, like, honestly, like, I'm feeling it and I'm kind of waiting for him to go in for a kiss.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Instead of that, he goes, "Can I show you something right now?"
That's something that could go one of two ways on a first date, either good or very, very bad.
Exactly.
What was it?
He starts to take off his shirt.
What?
Dang,
bro.
I mean, I couldn't make it up if I tried. Like, he starts to take off his shirt, and I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. Not that kind of girl. Like, what are you doing? And he's like, no, it's cool. Like, just trust, like, I'm not being creepy. Like, just trust me. And shows me on his arm this huge Iron Throne tattoo from Game of Thrones.
Wow.
Oh,
okay, so like that iconic Game of Thrones chair
like
thing.
The Iron Throne.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Like, whatever.
Why couldn't he just roll up his sleeve to show you an arm tattoo? Why did he have to get half naked?
Well, just you wait. Because that was just the tip of the iceberg. Then he shows me on his pec Gollum from Lord of the Rings face.
My precious.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you turned
like
off
the
by that?
ugliest character of all time.
Yeah.
Do you not think that's weird? Like a Gollum tattoo on someone's chest?
I don't know. For most people, I would think it was weird, but we talked to him, and the way he was talking about being into Dungeons and Dragons and stuff, I could see him having a tattoo like that.
Have you seen Gollum?
Yeah, I have.
One of the ugliest faces.
Okay.
You're just saying maybe you couldn't want to make, eye contact with...
Think about missionary with
yeah,
that.
that's exactly where I was going.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, come on. And then that's not even it. We're not even done there.
Oh, no.
Then he goes, oh, but wait. You haven't even seen what did he say? Pièce de résistance.
Oh,
Whoa.
what is that one?
That is his entire back, which is the entire cast of Harry Potter.
Shut up. Harry Potter back guy?
Yes, you may be familiar with the children's novel series Harry Potter.
I'm a little familiar. Yeah, I've heard a thing or two about it.
Kind of legendary.
Yeah, it was all over my date's back. So, yeah, I haven't called him back.
Oh.
I've been polite to him. I haven't completely blown him off. But, like, I can't see getting frisky with Harry and the crew.
But you gotta understand, I mean, from his point of view, you're a girl who's like a 12th level elf. Like, he probably thought that you would be into all of those.
I'm also a woman with
Okay. All right, so you just couldn't get down with all of the tattoos that he had, the Harry Potter tattoo, the Game of Thrones tattoo, and the Lord of the Rings tattoo.
And busting them out on the first date in the car.
Hey, Maya, thank you for being honest. I appreciate it. Now I feel like I have to be honest with you about something.
Okay.
Oscar is actually on the line listening and wants to talk to you.
No! Are you kidding me?
Sorry.
No, I'm not.
Oh, my God.
I had no idea that was going to freak you out.
Oh my, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make fun of you on the radio.
Well, in hindsight, I could see how taking my shirt off in the car could have been weird.
In hindsight.
Well, and it's not only that. I mean, it's like all the tattoos, like Gollum on your pec. Like, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Well, I mean, they're not all,
on first date.
I do have a lot of tattoos that I felt like, I don't know, we were having such a good rapport, I thought the Game of Thrones thing might impress you a little bit. I don't know. But I don't have just nerdy ones. I've got like a Thor tattoo, too. That's pretty badass.
I like how that's a badass one.
It is.
Are you feeling insulted, Oscar? I know, like, it seemed like you were
No,
really...
I don't know. The implication that the Harry Potter thing was creepy is a little weird to me because we discussed the books, so I thought you'd be a little more... That
I mean,
a lot of
like,
time.
reading the books and enjoying the books is different than, like, permanently putting the characters of the books on your body.
Yeah. I mean, I thought you'd think that my dedication to all the stuff that we liked would be a turn-on. You know, and it would show you that I'm not just some geeky guy, that I'm man enough to get, tattoos and not just some ogre. I mean, in hindsight, like, busting out the tattoos is probably more of a second or third date move. But
No, I don't ever want to see those tattoos again.
Oh, Maya. But Maya, you said that you really liked him at one point. I mean, it's only the tattoos that turn you off?
It was a weird thing, you guys. You weren't there. Like, the date was cool, and I liked him, but, like, long-term down the road, there's no way I could date a guy with these kind of tattoos for the rest of my life.
Why do I get the feeling I'm going to spend my evening researching erase regrettable ruined spells? Maya, I don't really meet people like you, especially on Xbox Live, and so... I mean, if I got rid of the Gollum one, would that be,
Are you actually thinking of...
Would that make a difference to you, or
I mean, I really, like, we only went out one time, and I don't think you should change who you are for that.
Okay.
I appreciate the thought, but, like, I mean, I'm sure you're going to find the girl who loves the Gollum
man.
you.
All right, I know what that means. All right.
Are you sure, Maya? Hey, Maya, we'll pay for a second date if you go out with him again.
We won't pay for the tattoo removal, though.
I mean, I think we could probably be great friends. I mean, we really did have a great time, and, like, I'd hang out again. But...
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Well,
Oscar.
hey, Oscar, it's not a successful second date for you, man. I'm sorry.
I think I'm going to just pick up my staff and go home.
Yeah, you should.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says, "Aw, he seems so sweet and nerdy. She should have given him a second chance." It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning talking about today's second date update. A guy named Oscar wanted to call someone named Maya to find out why she wasn't calling him back after their date. They met online playing games. They're big gamers.
Yep.
And they bonded over that. But we got her on the phone and found out the reason she wasn't calling him back is because he's a little too into the fantasy world. He has tattoos of Gollum from Lord of the Rings. He has an entire Harry Potter tattoo on his back.
Epic.
Yeah.
All of the people from Harry Potter tattooed on his back. And she just couldn't imagine herself being intimate with the guy and having to look at Gollum's face, which I guess I can understand.
Yeah, I mean, on the face of it, you're like, oh, that's kind of shallow, but I'm not the one that has to make eye contact with Harry Potter on a daily basis. Yeah, my precious.
Every time you guys have to do stuff. Remember, if you want a second date update, just email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. When we do these second date updates, I'm always interested in hearing the story of the date and what happened and why people think they might not be getting a call back. But actually today, I think I'm more interested in hearing about all the other failed dates that this person has been on.
Oh, the list is that long. It's always so sad.
We got an email from Jackie. She wants to do a second date update today. She's kind of back on the dating scene, I guess, after getting divorced and stuff like that. But she says that she's been dating a little bit. And she's had a bunch of weird experiences. So, Jackie, can we actually talk about the weird experiences instead of the person that you want to talk about?
Oh, no, I'd rather not, really.
Oh, my God. I hear from single people that listening to these are often just depressing because they're like, this is what the dating scene is. Great.
Yeah, it's so depressing. I mean, the guys that are out there are so weird. The first date I went out on, he wouldn't stop smelling my hair for like the first hour of the date. I was like, what are you doing? You know, like some personal space, please.
Like he just,
it was weird.
He just sat there smelling your hair?
Yes, it was freaky. It was like, you know,
I don't know.
even know you.
Sounds like a normal date to me, Jackie. I think you are just out of touch. So your email said you haven't been dating in a long time because you went through divorce and all that kind of stuff. How long has it been since you've been out in the dating world?
Oh, my gosh, probably 15 years.
Wow.
Oh, that's a while. That's probably kind of scary getting back in the game, you know?
Yeah, it really is. It's really kind of bizarre, and I feel like, you know, like I'm a kid all over again, and, you know, that's not a good thing.
But the guy that you want to call today, his name's John?
Mm-hmm.
All right, and so this was a positive experience for you.
Yes, finally I met this guy. He was so cute and tall and beautiful eyes and great smile and sense of humor, and told him about my kids. He seemed totally cool with that.
Wow.
We had this wonderful night and ended with this fabulous, passionate kiss. And I was like, oh, my gosh, you know, finally a good one. And then I never heard from him.
Can I ask you, where did you meet him?
I met him online, but I feel kind of weird about even saying that. It's like, I'm kind of ashamed even to admit that, but I don't know where else to meet people. I mean,
Hey, that's where everybody meets people now. I mean, you have to sift through the hair sniffers and the other weird people. But you've done that and clearly met somebody that you liked. What did you guys do?
he took me dancing, and I haven't been out dancing in I don't know how long, but we just had a blast.
Are we talking like grinding, or are we talking like ballroom dancing?
No, we went to a club, and you know, they had you know, music of all different genres and stuff. So it wasn't like, I don't know, you know, rap music that you can't really dance to. It was like fun music, and we just had such a blast together. We had a really good time.
Okay, why do you think he's not calling you back if you had such a great time?
I don't know. That's why I'm like, what? You know I've been out of this whole thing for a while. I don't know how it all works. You know, are you supposed to wait 3 weeks before you call someone back? I don't know. I mean, I never understood. Listen, I never understood guys when I was a kid. I don't understand them now either. I mean, I'll forget it.
All right.
And what are you looking for? Like when you're out dating, if you were to go on a second date with John, are you hoping that it would turn into a relationship, or are you just looking to have some fun?
Well, I think I would like a relationship again, you know. I mean, I wouldn't take it super fast. I think I would want to take it kind of slow and kind of get to know the person pretty well before I got involved after having such a disaster with my first husband. But, yeah, I'd like to meet someone. I don't want to be alone the rest of my life. You know, my kids are going to grow up, and then what? You know, I'll be all by myself.
Did he know about the kids before you guys went out?
Yes.
He did, okay.
On my profile, it's very, you know, I made sure that people knew that because I know that could be like a problem, and maybe it is, and he was just being nice about it. I don't know.
Yeah, I was going to say, how did that conversation go when you talked about your kids?
He seemed fine with it. I mean, he's never been married before. He doesn't have any kids of his own, but he had some nephews and nieces, and he seemed like he really liked hanging out with them and playing with them and stuff. So
that's not bad, because you bring up kids with me on a date, and like it's like a hole through the wall like a cartoon character. I bust out of there so quickly. Some guys are like that, you know?
Yeah, but you wouldn't.
Right, exactly.
But you wouldn't go on a date with somebody who had it on their profile to begin with.
Well, it depends on what you look like.
You're such an awful person.
Okay, so how many times have you tried to get a hold of him since you've gone out?
I texted him the next day to say, you know, thanks for such a great night out. Look forward to seeing you again. And then I think I called him like 2 or 3 days later, but that was it. I don't want to be like a stalker, and I don't know. I don't know what to do. Am I supposed to call him? Is he supposed to call me? I don't know.
Has he said anything back to you at all?
No, it was silence, like crickets. Nothing.
And you can't think of one thing that was awkward.
The only thing I can think of is that he's like a little bit younger than me.
And by a little, you mean?
Well, like 12 years.
He's 12 years old?
Way to go, girl.
You say he's...
No, and I would not be saying way to go. if he
Oh,
was 12.
12 years younger. Okay, I just heard 12 years. I was like, wait a second, Jackie, you're doing this wrong. All right, so that could
Not allowed to use the phone.
Yeah. That could maybe possibly be a thing, though, to be 12 years younger than somebody. Some people might care about that.
Yeah, I guess 12 years might be kind of a lot for some people, but he seemed to be okay with it. And I put my age out there. I was very, honest on my profile. I know a lot of people, put a lot of garbage up there and lie and all that, but I was really honest. And people tell me I look a lot younger than my age. And, and because all my information was out there, he knew what he was getting into. It wasn't like I showed up and it was a surprise, right?
Unless he was I don't know, maybe giving it a try for the first time and then noticed that, we actually don't have anything in common.
No, maybe. I thought guys like the cougar thing. I don't know.
I like you.
Well, we'll find out. We'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for today's second date update, Jackie is on the phone, and she wants to call a guy named John today. They met online. She's had a string of bad dates and apparently has just jumped back into the dating world after getting a divorce and stuff. They went out, danced a little bit, and now he's not calling her back. She has no idea why, except she thinks it could have been because she has 2 kids and maybe that kind of scared him off. Jackie?
Yeah?
You know what I'm thinking might have scared him off?
Oh, no, what?
Your ability to twerk. That's right.
Twerk that out.
Maybe, just maybe, you were dropping it a little too hard on the dance floor, Jackie. What do you think?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, maybe he doesn't like the way I dance. I don't know.
I can hear it in your voice. You know how to get down, don't you?
Twerker, bro.
Yeah.
She's a twerker, bro. Oh my God, that would probably have been shocking for him, seeing that you are 12 years older than he is.
Well, I don't do all those workouts for nothing.
Yeah.
I've been doing that insanity thing for years, trying to keep myself in good shape. So, come on.
For you.
All right, well, I'm going to dial his phone number now and see why he's not calling you back, okay?
Thank you.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is John there?
This is John.
Hey, John, how are you? This is Jubal. I host a radio show called Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Oh, okay. I think I heard of you. What's this about?
Well, I wanted to ask you a few questions if you have a second.
About what?
About your dating life.
That is.
Oh, that's weird.
Well, I'll explain. We do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. It's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up blowing them off after the date, they email us to see if we can get you on the phone and ask why. So you recently went on a date with one of our listeners. Her name is Jackie.
Oh, okay. Oh, my gosh. Yeah.
So Jackie told us about your date and said that she actually liked you a lot and wanted to see you again, but she's wondering why you're not answering her phone calls.
She's really great. I just don't think it's going to be right, though.
Is there a particular reason?
It just sometimes you just don't match up. That's all.
Does it have anything to do with the fact that she's 12 years older than you?
No, I knew that. I knew that before we went out. So, and she's really fun. She's really great, and I hope she finds somebody great to be with.
Okay, if she's so great, then why don't you want to go out with her again?
Yeah, it's just I want what's best for her. So.
Do you feel like you guys are looking for different things in life?
Yeah. I think I just want her to really be happy. She deserves that.
It sounds kind of like you're dancing, John. Be honest. Yeah. Is it the age thing? Like, you can tell us the truth.
No. She doesn't even look her age. Actually, she looks great.
So she's great, fun to be around,
beautiful,
gorgeous, yeah,
sounds awful.
And has kids, and you don't mind kids. So everything about her is perfect for you, and that's why you don't want to see her again.
I really like her. I think she's awesome, but I think that in the end, it's not going to work out. So
why?
Wow.
Well, did she tell you that she's divorced too?
Yeah, she did. She told us all that.
Yeah.
And did she tell you about what her ex-husband's like?
No, we could have gone into that, but I was more concerned with hearing about your date with her, not her ex-husband.
Not rehashing her marital problems.
Yeah.
Well, he's just he just really has his stuff together. He's this big-time investment banker and very successful and probably provided a lot for her that I just can't do.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
You realize he was also a bag who she divorced, right? And doesn't like at all.
I don't really know too much of the details of why they got divorced or anything. We didn't really talk that much about that. I just know I'm barely getting my life started. I just started working in public relations, and I'm not going to be able to give her that.
That is so unfair to her, dude. Not only are you saying that, I mean, it just implies that she is looking for someone with money.
No, but it's not even like that at all, though. I'm just talking about that there's a standard of living that people are used to being at, and I can't fit into that for her. I can't give her that. That's real. That's like very real. It's not anything bad about her. In fact, that's what I'm trying to say is I think she's really great, and I want her to have what she should have in life, and I can't give that.
Yeah, but don't you think that maybe she has her own money and her own way of life, and that actually maybe she wasn't reliant on her ex-husband at all?
I don't know about that. I don't think that we're in the same place in our lives. And if you talk to her, can you just tell her I had a really wonderful time with her, and I really want the best for her?
I can do that, but why don't you do it yourself? Because she's actually on the phone listening to this conversation.
What?
Yeah. Jackie?
Hi, John. Listen, I think you're great, and I wish you didn't feel that way because none of that stuff matters to me at all, really.
But it's going to. Look, you're used to a guy that's really put together and has everything kind of figured out, and I'm just getting started, and I'm just kind of figuring out where I fit in life right now. And
No, but I like that about you. I like that you're excited and looking forward to the future and have all kinds of ideas and things. I mean, I've already been there, done that with a guy who's a jerk. I don't need to go down that road again.
you like it now, but in 2 months it's going to be boring to you, and you're going to want more. You're going to want to go out and go on crazy vacations that cost a lot of money that I can't give you.
Oh my God, you are so jumping to conclusions. What are you saying?
I mean, that's where it's headed. Like that's why we went out. I mean, that's where it's going to go eventually, and I can't do it.
Well, really, none of that matters. I just wanted somebody that I could really click with, and I thought we had a great time together.
You like me now, but the thing is you're driving up to meet me in a Mercedes, and I'm driving up to meet you in like a 1999 Toyota. It doesn't match up.
Yeah, but from the sounds of it, you're the only one that's concerned about it. She's not concerned about it.
Yeah, but long term, it's not going to work out.
Nobody said anything about long term. We could just hang out and hook up,
Whoa!
Yeah, girl.
I like
Yeah.
her.
Did you mean hook up in the way that I think you meant hook up, Jackie?
You know what that means, right?
I don't know. I just wanted to have some fun, and I don't want to be that serious.
As you should. You are making up for some lost time.
That's right. That's right. I never said I wanted to get married right now. I don't want anything serious right away. I just want to go and have some fun.
Yeah.
And John, you look like you could be a lot of fun.
Okay. Well, that's different from what I thought.
Yeah, it sounds to me, John, like Jackie is not interested in a long-term thing with you at all. She wants to chew you up and spit you out.
Which would be cool to do.
All right. Well, in that case, would you guys like to go out on a second date? John, we will pay for it.
Oh, man.
You know what? As long as there's no long-term expectations, then hell yeah, I'd love to go out again.
Oh, my gosh.
Does that sound okay with you, Jackie?
Oh, I think I've made my point. That sounds more than okay to me.
All right. Well, congratulations, you two. It's a successful second date update. We'll send you out again.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. I can't wait to see you, John. And just like Jubal said, there may be some chewing and there may be some spitting out.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.